Alright guys, welcome back to another WWE Friday Night Smackdown review for September 7th, 2012. And I thought this was a pretty good show this week. If you normally skip Smackdown, I would recommend watching this one because it did have some good matches on it, and it was pretty enjoyable for the most part. It starts off with Alberto Del Rio, David Otunga, Ricardo Rodriguez coming in. Ricardo has this big neck brace on. They take him down to the ring. This took way too long. I think it was like 5 minutes after everything was said and done that he was finally in the ring and they could start the segment. But Del Rio says that he's been on a roll lately. He's beat Randy Orton. He's beat the, what's he say here? The Red Big Monster Kane. And he's beat John Cena. So he wants the Brogue Kick banned. That's the gist of it. He thinks it's too dangerous of a move. It damn near killed Ricardo, and it's hurt a ton of other guys. He shows a video of everybody getting kicked in the face with a Brogue Kick. Otunga says that they have demanded compensation and justice from Booker T. So Booker comes out, and he asks the WWE Universe if it should be banned. They say no, so the move is not banned. Josh Matthews says that Kane has been fined, and he's moving on. That was it. No Kane on this show, so we'll see what happens in the future with this. But the first match is Rey Mysterio and Sin Cara versus Miz and Cody Rhodes. Cole is actually talking about some interview Miz and Sin Cara have on WWE.com. Like, what? What are you even talking about? Like, does Sin Cara talk in this interview? Because he said he does. He says they talk about the mask and the history of it, the legacy, what the mask mean to luchadors. And I was just really surprised by this because Sin Cara never talks, and when they do have him talk, it's on WWE.com. But Mysterio hits a 619 and a splash on Miz for the win, and I really enjoyed this match. This one is pretty good. Backstage, Hornswoggle tells Bryan to hug it out. He asks for a handshake. Bryan shakes his hand, and Hornswoggle kicks him in the shin, causing Bryan to freak out. So this is just another case of this alleged babyface picking on someone who's trying to better themselves. I don't really understand this gimmick, and I didn't care much for this at all. Backstage, Otunga shows Booker some pictures of what the Brogue Kick does to people. And Booker says that he will think about making it illegal. Otunga says, "Booker, or should I call you Mr. T? I need to show you further proof." So they go off. We get Daniel Bryan versus Zack Ryder. Oh man, this. Daniel Bryan stops in the middle of the match and asks Zack Ryder to hug it out. Zack Ryder hugs him. Daniel Bryan puts him in the no-lock. Forces Zack Ryder to tap out. After he wins the match, he puts him back in the no-lock. And the referee reverses the decision so that Daniel Bryan loses and Zack Ryder gets the win. This causes Daniel Bryan to freak out some more. I do not like this at all. I don't like where this is headed. I hope this ends soon. Just let them finish this off. Yes, the segments backstage, the anger management, it's been funny, okay, but it's not gonna do anybody any favors. Daniel Bryan is getting way too far into R-Truth territory, and that's a hole that's very hard to pull yourself out of. So he really needs to stop this whole crap right now. Have him beat Kane at Night of Champions and split them up. No more. It was fun while it lasted. Let's get back to being serious. So Damien Sandow comes out. He says that it's unfair he was put in a match against Sheamus since he didn't have time to prepare for him. He says he has yet to be pinned, and he goes off on Tout. Randy Orton comes out. Sandow asks what Orton could possibly say to add to this discussion. And he says his shtick. I'm Randy Orton, and I'm not here to talk. I'm here to fight, and I want to face you. Booker T said I can face you instead of my scheduled opponent. So we get Randy Orton versus Damien Sandow. Dolph Ziggler comes out to do commentary. Sandow was actually doing pretty good, but Orton starts to hit his moves, and he's about to go for the RKO, so Sandow just takes off running. He loses by countout again. Dolph Ziggler gets in Orton's face, or Orton actually gets in Dolph's face, and they start fighting. Orton is about to RKO him, but Sandow runs back out. He takes the RKO instead, and Dolph escapes. I mean, that's what they got to do. They can't have Randy Orton just hit Dolph with the RKO, especially if they're trying to build Dolph Ziggler up. I know Randy Orton's supposed to be leaving to shoot a movie. I just pray they don't have him go over Dolph before he leaves. Just have him take the loss and then bring him back and, whatever. But, yeah, I don't know how long he's going to stick around. I guess they're going to do this Night of Champions deal, so I'm sure he'll be around till then at least. David Otunga shows some x-rays of Ricardo's spine. He threatens to sue everyone. Teddy Long, Eve, Booker, the WWE Smackdown. And Booker says he'll think about it. He tells Otunga he's got a match against Sheamus. So we get a tag match, triple threat tag match. The Usos versus the Primetime Players versus Epico and Primo. The winner gets to be #1 contenders. Truth and Kofi come out for commentary. This was pretty good. I did enjoy this match. Darren hits a gutbuster on Primo. One of the Usos splashes Primo. So Darren throws him off, covers Primo, gets the win. Primetime Players are #1 contenders again. And yeah, that was it really. But I do have to say that the Usos looked pretty good here. And that's good because they need to build up the other guys in the tag division. And I would like to see them do more with the Usos. They are talented. So Teddy Long and Caitlyn are backstage talking about Otunga's case. Dolph Ziggler comes up, asks Teddy for another match against Orton at Night of Champions. Teddy says he will advise Booker to make that match. Yoshitatsu versus a returning Wade Barrett. Sadly, without the core music. He's got a new song. He's got the beard. He comes out. He wins after elbowing Tatsu in the face. He says he doesn't care about these types of matches, and he's open for business. We've been waiting weeks for this return, and it just kind of happened. I mean, there wasn't a lot to it. I am a Wade Barrett fan, and this just didn't really impress me. That's just how I felt about it. I thought they could have done something more with him. He just kind of came out. The crowd didn't really care. And that was it. I mean, after all these weeks of video packages, that's how he returns. I was a little disappointed by that. So we get the main event, which is Sheamus versus Otunga. Del Rio's at ringside. Sheamus hits White Noise. He's going to hit the Brogue kick, but Booker comes out and says the move is banned. Saw this coming a mile away. Sheamus makes Otunga tap to the Texas Cloverleaf instead, and that was it. The show ended. Who really cares if the move is banned if you're Sheamus when you already have so many finishers? The Razor's Edge, White Noise, Brogue kick, Texas Cloverleaf. I think he even beat Del Rio with the backbreaker at SummerSlam. Of course, he had the foot on the rope, but I mean, he could beat him with any of these moves. And it's just like the Brogue kick is a big deal. When you look at how many finishers Sheamus actually has, it's not really a big deal at all. But I do think it's a good idea because it's hyping up the move. And what this does is by banning the move, it's kind of like when Ring of Honor banned the pile driver. By banning the move, when Sheamus does finally hit the Brogue kick again, it's going to mean something. And the fans are going to go crazy for it. So I think it's a good idea if they do it right. Don't have him act like he's going to do the move. Just slowly build your way up to it, and then when he's fighting someone and he's got no choice but to hit it, the fans are going to go crazy. And there's a lot of stuff they could do with this. Have him accidentally hit the move maybe and get fined, stuff like that. So yeah, it could be pretty cool, and I think it's a good idea. But yeah, they're going to have to work this into Night of Champions. It's going to be better because it's going to be Del Rio versus Sheamus without the Brogue kick. He's probably just going to beat him with the Texas Cloverleaf though, so whatever. But I think going forward in the future, it's a good idea. So yeah, this was a good episode of SmackDown this week. Definitely check this one out. Hope you guys like this video. Leave your thoughts on this week's SmackDown in the comments below, and thanks for watching. Bye.